Welcome. I'm Kathy Humphrey. I'm an optometric vision therapist here at Vision Development of Western New York, and I'm here to introduce one of our recent successful graduates, this amazing young lady, Kendra. How are you today, Kendra?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Kendra, you had suffered a head injury about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of the things that stands out when you and I started working together was you were pretty skeptical and you were also feeling pretty defeated.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's start your journey. Let's go back to what things were like before you suffered your head trauma. What was your typical day or typical things for you?
It was usually school, and then I did competitive and school cheer. So I would be doing a few hours of cheer after school a week.
Good. And when did you start your cheering? How old were you?
I was 4 years old.
4 years old. And were you pretty good at it?
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you told me sometimes you were even helping out and teaching and doing some really cool things. And how was your performance in school?
It was good. I was always on high honors. I was usually helping other kids with their homework.
Beautiful. Okay, so what changed? What happened?
Well, a lot of things changed. I couldn't do cheer anymore.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about the head trauma too. What happened there?
I was in a stunt and I was doing school cheer, so some of the people that were underneath me didn't know what they were doing. I was supposed to fall back and they were supposed to catch me, and I got dropped on my head.
And where did you hit your head?
The back of my head, right there.
On the gym floor?
On the gym floor.
Yes, pretty bad. All right. And then what happened? What happened with cheer and your grades and things?
My grades went down. I couldn't do cheer anymore. I missed my first competitions for school and competitive cheer. Yeah. And I had to watch. So.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Not great.
Yeah, I can understand that. And then what was the aftermath and how you felt?
I got really depressed. I wasn't able to do as well in school as I once did. I wasn't as active as I once was, and the headaches and the light and the sound, it was just terrible.
Yeah. And how often did you have headaches?
Every day from when I woke up to when I went to bed.
And how long did those last?
Almost 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So did you see any specialists along the way?
Way too many.
Yep. And what were they telling you?
That they didn't know what was wrong with me. They didn't know how to help me, and I pretty much was told I probably wouldn't be able to do cheer again.
Yeah, well, I just thank God that you came to our door and had the privilege of being your therapist. What were things like in vision therapy?
I was really skeptical at first, but once everything was being explained to me, it made a lot of sense. It made too much sense, and I almost didn't want to believe it until I saw if it really worked or not.
Yeah, and that brings me to when you made us this at Christmas time. You wrote down, bless mess. But in the back, you wrote, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for helping me. I had a lot about you, but you fooled me. And then happy holidays.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, in therapy, we're about 6 months. Of course, we had our pandemic, which kind of postponed things a little bit. Tell us what happened the day that you came in on February 19th.
February 19th was the first day I hadn't had a headache since October 20th, 2018.
Yeah, so we were all there to celebrate with you. It was a really momentous time for us. It was really great. And tell us now, what's the future look like for you now that you're done with vision therapy? I know you're working. How have your headaches been?
They've been better. I still get headaches, but it's like the normal person would. I got a job. I'm saving for college and a car.
Yeah.
And I am really looking forward to getting my grades back up.
Yeah. And what do you think the future has for you, Kendra?
I am going to be successful, and I am going to help people.
Yep. And do you have any goals for what you want to take up in school? What are some of your choices?
I want to be a veterinarian for large animals, and I want to own my own business.
Sounds awesome. I think you're on the great path for success, and so glad that you came to our doorsteps. And do you still feel like you're a blessed mess?
Absolutely.
I would take the word mess out of there. I just think you're beautifully blessed, and I'm so glad that we had the opportunity to work with you. And thank you so much for sharing your story with us. If you would like more information about vision therapy after a head trauma, please visit our website at visiontherapywny.com. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, everyone, for listening.